I keep waiting for you to call. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted again. I tell my friends I'm feeling like you're coming, 'cause I feel the sun. For the special touch you give, I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrifice.
Unfortunately, I threw my back out. And I was in so much pain yesterday. And I'm so fortunate to say that, but I do not think I have been in this much pain ever in my whole life. And it was very weird because I was so grateful because I have never been in this much pain. And it's such a weird thing to say that while laying on the floor, almost crying, sometimes even crying. I couldn't really get up yesterday. And it was a very tricky day for me. Like, I'm so grateful that I'm not used to pain in general. And even Brent said that, yeah, you seemed off. Like, off in a way that you were so unfamiliar with pain. And I was like, yeah, because I am. I'm not used to being in pain at all, because normally I move my body properly. I give it all the nutrition that it needs. And this was more like an accident, and it felt weird to not be able to do anything at all. And it still does feel weird because right now Jody's cutting the flowers, and I really wanted to help, but I'm not there. Really, I'm not. And after not being able to move at all, what's up, bear? He's just sitting there waiting for me. Oh my god, I hope I get back up. Waiting for me to pet him. It's such a chaos. This is chaos. He's so cute though. Both of them are. But yeah. I sat there yesterday and I was like, wow, I'm so grateful that for one, I have the opportunity to just take a rest day and sit down and heal. I also don't, oh my gosh, Jack, no. He wants to throw me down, but I don't have the capacity yet to like pull myself against him. Wait, what did I want to say? Yeah, on one hand, to be able to take a rest day, and to really say, hey, I need to heal. I'm just sitting the whole day. I was knitting the whole time. I started knitting fingerless gloves, which are really cute. I hope they turn out nice. I bought some wool yarn, and it's white, and I think they're gonna be so cute. And on the other hand, to be surrounded by so nice people, and then again to not even know what pain normally feels. That's such a crazy statement. And I'm very grateful to be able to make that statement, and I don't think a lot of people really can say that, and I'm grateful that I'm one of them. And I just know that I need to get back on track with moving my body properly, and I haven't for like the past month, almost 2 months. I haven't moved my body properly simply because there was no, like, I was in such a different schedule, and there were so many other things. I was exercising, but I was mainly like lifting things, or like, you know, when you're in a barn, because I was on the other farm working in a barn, and you're exercising, but you're not stretching or like, everything that helps your muscles regenerate and heal. So yeah, now I know. And I knew that before, that my body needs to move and to stretch and to be nurtured and to be looked after. And now it just like was kind of an in your face moment when this happened. And I sat down yesterday, I was like, I knew for weeks now that my back hurt a little bit, and I still continued to pretend as it's not. And then 3 days ago, that was it. Like I just lifted something. We were doing like the sheep pen, I think, and I knew I lifted something. I was like, oh, and so yeah, it was a little damaged before, and I didn't allow myself to heal. I didn't give myself space to heal. And then yesterday I was even like, oh my god, I simply couldn't move, so I couldn't even do anything. But I felt so bad sitting around the whole day, which is crazy because I have the opportunity, I have the time, I have the capacity to do it, to really give my body rest, and I still didn't want to because we're so triggered into doing, even if we're hurt, even if there's something wrong and we know what we need to do, and we're still continuing to try to be in that like scheme and this mindset of doing, even though we need rest and we need regeneration and we need to nurture ourselves and like meditate and just clear our space, clear our head, clear our body, detoxify, and just like take a deep breath. So yeah, it is tricky to allow yourself to heal, but you have to, because otherwise God and your body will force you to heal. Like yesterday, there was just simply, and I knew for weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now, I need to sit down and do nothing for a day because my back hurts a little bit. And then I didn't do it, and I knew it at the back of my head. I was like, oh, I shouldn't lift this right now, but like I still did it. Or I shouldn't move like this, or like, my body just needs rest, this and this. I should stretch more again. And I still didn't do it. Which is like, we kind of know what we need and we don't do it all the time, which then leads us to be forced into it. Like, we have to then take a day of rest, like a full day. It's not even like, oh, not that like right now, but like full day of rest, and maybe even a couple of days of rest, not even just one, because now I'm just standing here, and I just went to her to like talk to her while she cuts the flowers because I cannot even bend down, and again, like I'm standing here, I walked around a little bit and I can feel it flaring up again, and so now I've decided I'm gonna record this and talk to you a little bit, and then I'm gonna go inside, get back on my healing pad, like the heating pad. It's just simply, I'm gonna show you, a pad that heats up with electricity. Normally I just have like a hot water bottle, but she has a really cool device that you can put on and it stays on. So yeah, take your time to heal, take your time to rest. Otherwise you will be forced to rest. Otherwise you will be forced to heal properly. And if you then decide to not give yourself the time and the space to do so, I don't know how far you can go with this, but I don't want to try it out, so I'm gonna rest.
You should be here with me. No wasting time, yeah, you've been on my mind.
just wanted me to grab some more of the rubber bands for the flowers, and she's so cute because she extra ordered these colorful ones because she wants to always have cute stuff. Like, she knows that the florist probably cut them, but she still loves it when the colors of the rubber bands align with the colors of the flowers, because it's just like her little packaging like add-on, because it's simply cute when you package something cute. And so yeah, just kind of wanted to share that. You can, even with the most simple things, you can just make it kind of cute and make it yours. And even if it's just the tiny rubber bands that hold your product together, you can make it sweet and fitting and aesthetic. And I feel like the same goes for the rest of your life. You can just make a little mini tweak and make it your own, and it kind of fits in with your personality and gives it a little tweak that others and you can enjoy. This watermelon still needs to be harvested, but I don't know how. I cannot really carry it, but it needs to happen, otherwise, oh my god, there is a spider hanging off my hair. This is me trying to harvest this and bring it back home without like making my back pain worse than it already is. And so yeah, I don't really know how to, but this needs to come home with us. Also needs to be kind of eaten. Okay, now I just need to get up. I think that's the worst part. And I need to take you first. Oh, because I cannot come back here. I'm definitely not going to bend back down. It's so pretty. It's very dirty, but it's so pretty. Everything just happens from the legs nowadays. I mean, lifting in general should happen only from your legs, but most of the time we forget that, or I forget that. I don't know how you were with that, but I forget that I need to lift out of my legs instead of my back. So that's why my back hurts. Probably. But we're doing it. Guys, we're doing it. I'm really proud. Once again, she is so pretty. And once again, you cannot really see. But you know what? This is the focus. I feel like I'm gonna touch it and it's gonna explode. What do you say? I love knives. Like, I love big knives. I don't know how you are with cutting anything at all. I love a big knife. We also have like those tinier knives, like these and these. I don't like them. I don't like cutting things with them. Even if I'm just having like an apple, I'm like opening the apple like that. I'm rarely, only if I like plug out the top of like a strawberry, then I'm gonna use like a tiny knife because it's just easier to clean that way. But other than that, I don't really like small knives. And it's very hot inside. It was also hot outside, but I had a feeling that it was cold upstairs. So yes, I'm putting up. I love this top. It's like crocheted, and it's, oh my god. Okay, wait, before I do the watermelon, which is the main focus, I know, but look at this top. I love it. It's like asymmetrical and it goes down here. It's so cute. Let's cut this. Where do we cut it? I feel like here is perfect. It didn't rip open as much as I thought it would. It's beautiful. I should have cut it here because that would have been a bigger side. But what's done is done. Ooh, perfect. This is perfection. God knew what he did. I mean, God always knows what he does, but this? Thank you, Lord. This is perfect. And while, yes, I am in a lot of pain right now, I think what is important, and I'm trying to like remind myself of that, is to still stay positive and to still like it doesn't change anything if I'm now like negative and I'm whiny about, oh, but I'm in pain, and oh, and ooh, and like the world is mad. Yes, and I do understand when it's like pain where you cannot talk. Like yesterday, I was like literally not even able to say anything at all because I was in so much pain. And so I was just like sitting and knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting the whole day, watching Emily in Paris. Oh my god, how funny is that show? A little too sexual for my taste, but very funny. And I just wanted to watch something. I didn't even care what. But yes, I think it's very important to still try to maintain a happy mindset in a way, because I don't want to spiral. I really do not want to spiral in how do you call that, when you're like sorry for yourself and you have every reason to because you're in pain. And obviously like being in pain is, it's really different. Like I kind of forgot how it feels like to be in pain, and so yesterday was actually very negative and positive at the same time, because I got to feel pain again, to be remembered what it means to be healthy and what it means to take care of myself and my body and my mind and my spirit. And so I was actually very grateful. It tastes so good. So yeah, while I'm trying to move slow, I'm trying to still move, because it's the most important thing right now for me to rest, but also to move. And it's a weird combination. I don't know if you've ever thrown your back out, but it's kind of like a mixture of rest and controlled moving. So not crazy exercising, not like as if you're capable of, but it's more like you have to move to get your nerves in movement. And because movement means that your blood is circulating, and if your blood is circulating, your body can heal better, because everything that's stagnant doesn't change, doesn't move, doesn't change. You cannot transport what needs to be transported there. If you need to build something back up, like your body needs protein to build stuff, that protein needs to be like traveling through your body, and if there is no movement in your body, it cannot travel. Same with your lymph system. Your lymph system can only detoxify everything in your body if you move it. That's why before and after a plane, you should like move, because your body is very stagnant once it's like in the airplane for a couple of hours, especially with the pressure as well. But yeah, so while rest is important, and if you are hurting, rest. Like, don't move. If it hurts, it's not good. But if it's bearable and if you can move, it's better to be in motion than not. And sitting doesn't really work when your back hurts, because everything is like on your back when you're sitting. Standing is way better because you have everything kind of divided onto like your hips, and like you're not crushing anything, because you see, like, I don't know, you tense your muscles and you are tighter when you're standing. You use your legs, and most of like everything gets absorbed kind of through your legs. Laying down, the same thing, like laying on a very flat surface, not like a crunchy, super soft bed, because that will make you like hunch, and I cannot overdo it right now because obviously I'm in pain. But you should keep moving. Once in a while, sit down, get back up a little bit, walk a little bit, but don't overdo it, obviously. I think what I'm doing right now is a little overdoing it, but I think it's in the range because now I get to sit down with watermelon, which makes me very happy. So yeah, do things that make you happy.